Americans are historically the most generous people on earth. One of the fastest growing areas of charity worldwide is microfinance. These are small loans given directly to the poor to help them help themselves. I traveled to Nicaragua in December to see firsthand how these loans are changing lives in the poorest of nations.
A day's work is hard to come by in Nicaragua. Lino is one of the lucky ones. He found a small business owner successful enough to hire help. That small entrepreneur is Zacarias Antonio Solis. His business is making aluminum pots and spoons. Solis is one of more than 35,000 people in Nicaragua to get a small loan from Opportunity International to help them grow their business. Solis received a $250 loan 3 years ago. The money helped him buy the aluminum.
Zacarias buys these large pieces of aluminum, and then to make them softer, he fires them in this kiln right here and cuts them into the shape he wants. It would be a flat circle. Then he brings them over, and his workers, such as Lino here, pound them into the shape of the bowl, sand them, and shine them.
Solis now employs 4 workers and exports his bowls to Honduras, but he knows he can do more with more earnings. Solis says there's a lot to do in the house here. It needs floors, it needs paint, it needs doors. It's a long way, he says. We are just starting. I went to Nicaragua with a group of people led by San Diegan Chris Crane, the CEO of Opportunity International.
There are just not jobs for people, so they must become job creators. They must create their own job and go into entrepreneurship.
Crane says Solis is much like Opportunity's other loan clients around the world, a hard-working person that when given a chance will grow their business, take care of their families, and contribute to their community.
They overcome, they do so much with so little. With $100, $200 loan, they're able to often double and triple their income.
And with their success comes the pride in themselves and their work.
Este es el proceso terminado.
And it's very pretty when it's finished. It's beautiful.
It is amazing how fast people pick up on business skills. Once they're exposed to the training, I really think that people everywhere are smart. And we see this time and again with our clients.
Many restaurants buy that.
Diferentes tamaños.
Gracias.
Thank you for showing this reporter the power of the human spirit to make a better life when given a chance.
The average Opportunity International loan in Nicaragua is $144. 98% of all loans are paid back. Traditionally, banks have not served poor clients. People without collateral and oftentimes illiterate are left with no way to improve their situation in life. But now there is hope. Recently, I traveled to Nicaragua with a microfinance nonprofit, Opportunity International, to see firsthand how lives are being transformed.
Juanita Gutierrez is a seamstress, still sewing on the machine her mother gave her when she was 15 years old. Gutierrez is showing us the clothes that she's making for people here in Villa Flosur, southeast of Managua. She's been able to grow her business from an Opportunity International loan of $190. Now she makes school clothes for local children, party dresses, and these aprons, which fortunately for me were still for sale.
I'd love to get that for me and that for my daughter.
Across town, a young girl is helping her mother shred coconut to make candy. Outside, other family members also help as Ana Maria Cajetas peels the fruit which will go into her nougats.
¿Puede usted mostrarme? Nougat?
There's papaya, coconut, milk, and even banana candy.
Y este es de leche y este es el codolito.
Those look delicious.
Cajeta's first loan allowed her to buy ingredients. She gets up at 4 a.m., goes to the market to buy fruit, and then spends the day shredding, sweetening, and cooking her candies. By 5 p.m., they're ready to be sold. After she received a second loan, Cajetas was able to hire 8 people to sell her candy, and now she makes about $16 a day. Cajetas and other loan clients are required to be part of these trust groups. It's here where the women are given business training, money management skills, and health and welfare education. Today's topic is fear.
Jehová es mi luz y mi salvación.
Loan clients meet in these trust groups every week, and they guarantee each other's loans. If one person can't make their repayment that week, the others will cover for them. Opportunity International CEO Chris Crane is a San Diegan. He sees how these clients put their money to good use.
We see, especially in families, where children now, especially mothers, make sure that their children are fed, that they receive health care, and they stay in school so that children are transformed. Often, as we've seen here today in Nicaragua, that money goes into improving their housing.
All of the people I visited are striving to make enough money to put down cement floors in their homes, which is a barrier to disease. But their loans are used solely for their business.
They must buy a capital item that makes sense, that they can get a good return on. It might be a used sewing machine, it might be a used clay mixer if they make bricks. They also must fight the temptation, because there's always an urgent need. Maybe a child is sick, or they have an old bill to pay off, to not use it for some personal purpose, but rather put it in their business to ensure that they can get a return, and then ideally they built up a stream of income that can last 10, 20, or 30 years.
Opportunity International is the largest microfinance in the United States of America, with 1 million loan clients in 27 nations around the world.